the ground. He's a very laid-back individual. Directly behind him is number 2, Jerry's Back, with Navan on today, Taunton, Ascot. Barry Geraghty had plenty of choices where he could go. Barry just back from sort of fortnight in the saddle, out of the saddle yesterday. But you can see why he's keen to keep up his rapport. He's flown over for only the one ride. That was a really good run behind Vindication last time out at Catterick, and in that form he's the one they've all got to beat. He's got a bit of size. He's certainly bigger than number 3 behind, the Brill, who's not the biggest, but we know his form. He's actually ties in with Jerry's Back, and that started a couple of runs ago. Very useful hurdler, and a good second behind Drover's Lane last time out at Cheltenham. If we swing back around to the left, we'll pick up number 5. Number 5 is just going to walk in the shot. That is the only mare in the field, Castafiore. Again, she's not the biggest compared to the likes of Crucial Role, but she was good at Win Canton on Boxing Day last time I saw her, and she gets her sex allowance, a 7-pound pull here, only 10 stone 7 on her back. And the last one round to the left is number 4, Slate House. He was very highly regarded after winning his Irish point to point. Still was useful over hurdles. He's got a mark of 140 that leaves him a little bit short, but he's unexposed in this sphere, and there could well be more to come with him.
7-4 then, Jerry's Back for Philip Hobbs and Barry Geraghty. They'll be hopeful this favourite can Julia Blige. We just saw the strong favourite beaten at Ascot.
Jerry's Back is how on earth he went off at 50 to 1 when he won his novice chase, because I think I'm right in saying he was 11 to 2 second or third favourite in the paper. He was the biggest drifter I've ever seen win, and he won in good style, and then performed perfectly well behind Vindication at Ascot after that, so entitled to be favourite. But he's got some good horses to beat. It's by no means a formality. He did have the engagement at Ascot as well, in case Haydock was abandoned. So clearly they've been wanting to get a race into him and get another win into him, and he is now attracting further support and hardening his favourite.
Yep, they've elected to come here as opposed to Ascot today, Sam. And you know, he missed that season. He was a big prize, but it was good to see him back, and good to see him back fresh and fit.
Yeah, it looked as though the novice handicap chase at Cheltenham was probably the major target down the line, but almost that performance at Bangor and a solid one behind Vindication at Ascot have sort of ruled him out of that, and it's probably more JLT. Crucial Role pretty much on the cusp of the novice handicap chase at Cheltenham, 145. Obviously he put up a sparkling effort to win at Uttoxeter last time in a good time, and the second horse has boosted that form yesterday at Chepstow, so that's decent form line going into this race. And Lebroy, he certainly deserves his chance as well to win a race of this nature. Chased home the talented Drover's Lane last time as well, so some really exciting novice chase form lines all linked here going into this race, and it'll be fascinating to see which one of these three comes out on top.
Slate House is one of the nicest, most handsome horses you'll see at the track. Now, he was so promising, looking to a couple of his novice campaign in particular, decent novice hurdler last season, and he sort of lost his way, but I still feel like he's one that could turn into a good horse in time.
Yeah, probably in handicaps further down the line. I mean, he was, as you say, very good early season last year, winning a couple of races at Cheltenham. Probably weren't the strongest contested races, and he was given a cute ride on one of those occasions. But yeah, I mean, to be fair to him, he ran in a red hot chase at Plumpton first time up with Master Dino, the winner. They fled round that day with Knock the Nose second, and you know, he didn't lose a lot in defeat on that occasion. That was a stiff ask for him first time up. To jump at that sort of speed against that type of rival was pretty difficult.
We've also got Ben Pauling represented with Le Bruel, who's relatively well fancied, around about 11 to 4.
No, I'm glad you pronounced it Le Bruel. I'll stick with that because it seems to be a different pronunciation every time. And yeah, he ran really well in that competitive race at Cheltenham, where they all more or less finished in a line. But I just wonder whether he might have plateaued in terms of his form level, even though he is still a novice. Whether something might improve past him. That possibly could be Jerry's Back, looking at the way the market's going.
And a quick word on the mare, Castafiore, down at the bottom for Charlie Longston.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to struggle to mix it with ease. Probably a little mare's handicap chase somewhere along the line. The second one in the week at Ludlow, but it was a very weak race, and you know, this looks a really strong renewal, really.
Yeah.
Even though we haven't got the numbers, we've got the quality.
We could very well have the quality. I'm still sticking to Slate House. I feel he's going to be a little bit better than what we've seen recently, but Jerry's Back was back with the bang for Philip Hobbs, and he's an exciting prospect, no doubt, for the team, as is Crucial Role for the Skeltons. Let's get up and enjoy this one with Stuart Machin. This is a Grade 2 novices chase, and they'll be racing over 2.5 miles.
Thanks, Rachel. Yeah, welcome back. This Altcar Novices Chase, running memory of Patrick Coyne this year. Patrick, a huge fan of jump racing in the north and the northwest. Sadly passed away a couple of years ago. Lots of his family here to celebrate his life this afternoon. And the 5 of them about to sort themselves out. And Lebroy keen to get on with it in the dark blue and pink. So he faced the starter. Seamus O'Neill on top of the rostrum, checks his watch, asks them to take one more turn. Now he raises the flag. And they're about to turn and come in. Walking forward. And they're off for this Grade 2 Patrick Coyne Memorial Altcar Novices Chase. Jerry's back, didn't see an awful lot of daylight when they jumped away, just got a little bit ragged and they all got a bit close together as Lebroy leads them over the first. They've all handled it safely enough. And fence 2 is the first of the ditches. Castafiore with the white sleeves chasing the leader to this ditch, and then Crucial Roll from Jerry's back and Slate House last of the quintet, and all pretty sand over the ditch. So Lebroy, generally a front runner, leading them into the first turn. To the mare Castafiore, racing wide of Crucial Roll, and then Jerry's back in the hands of Barry Geraghty, in the hoops of owner J. P. McManus last but one, and Slate House and Tom Scudamore last of the 5-strong field, turning on into the straight first time and on to the third. Lebroy and Daryl Jacob leading Castafiore and Crucial Roll, and then Jerry's back and Slate House. First up the straight, Lebroy jumping boldly. Jerry's back was a little more cautious, tending to linger in the air a little, closing up readily on the flat as they come to the second of the ditches. Lebroy from Castafiore, Crucial Roll on the right, Jerry's back on the extreme left, and then Slate House. On to fence 5 they come. Lebroy, most experienced chaser in the field, had to put himself right there, and there are 3 of them landing right on his tail. Crucial Roll, Castafiore, and Jerry's back on the near side, and Slate House is close up. On to the last in the line up the straight first time. Lebroy, much better on that occasion, but Castafiore draws alongside. Jerry's back, disputing third with Crucial Roll, and Slate House sitting right on their tails. So they complete the first mile of this Grade 2 prize and head into the paddock turn. The 5 of them covered by little more than 3 or 4 lengths. And Lebroy continuing to dictate. From Castafiore, the outsider of the 5, but close up at this stage, just shading second over Crucial Roll. Jerry's back weighted with, and Slate House on just his second start over fences, firmly in touch as they run slightly downhill now to the first of the 5 fences across in the back straight. Lebroy from Castafiore, Crucial Roll and Jerry's back together, and Slate House poking his head between them. Into the wings of fence 7 they come. Lebroy very swiftly from one side to the other from Castafiore. Jerry's back on the far side. Crucial Roll and Slate House. Another plain fence coming up, the 8th. Lebroy. Castafiore virtually joined by Jerry's back. Crucial Roll on the near side, and then Slate House, and they got about a mile to travel at this point. Middle one on the far side, Lebroy and Castafiore as one, and there Slate House missed out. Got in tight to it and nodded on landing. Jerry's back meanwhile close up in third. Crucial Roll with him. Penultimate one on the far side, Castafiore on the far side of Lebroy. And then Jerry's back waiting to pounce with Crucial Roll, and Slate House trying to recover his poise. Penultimate ditch now, 5 from home. Lebroy once again just ahead of Castafiore. Jerry's back wasn't as swift through the air as either of the leading pair, or for that matter Crucial Roll, who's just inched past him as they go into the turn. Slate House a couple of lengths away in 5th, so heading to the crown of the bend in this Patrick Coyne Memorial Altcar Novices Chase. Lebroy and Castafiore still 1 and 2 and pretty much inseparable once again. Crucial Roll shaken up now by Harry Skelton. Geraghty just asking for a little bit more effort from Jerry Jerry's Back on the left, and Slate House has been left behind, and they move on now towards 4 out. Castafiore with Crucial Role responding to pressure. Lebroy now weakening, drops back into 4th as Jerry's Back makes his effort on the near side. Castafiore at present, however, belying big odds, and the mare leading on down towards the last of the ditches. 3 out, pursued by Jerry's Back, and then Crucial Role on the right. Castafiore only landed a half length up, and Jerry's Back now comes to launch his challenge. Crucial Role is 3 lengths away. Lebroy is back in 4th. They've still got 2 to jump. Castafiore, Jerry's Back, virtually upsized, little separating them on landing. Crucial Role is now 5 lengths away. Castafiore is gaming front. She pulls out a little bit more here for Paul O'Brien, and now Geraghty draws the Persuader on Jerry's Back. The final fence coming up. Castafiore, she lands a couple lengths clear. Jerry's Back in second, has got work to do and has only got half a furlong to try and peg back Castafiore, but the mare is drawing further clear as they race for the shadows of the post, and Castafiore in the hands of Paul O'Brien springs the surprise and wins the Patrick Coyne Memorial. Jerry's Back second, close for third. Lebroy rallying, finishing up sides. Crucial Role.
Well, she's beaten the boys at around about 40 to 1. A big surprise. Castafiore, Charlie Long's